What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Triple Money Halloween themed event week, as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for October 26th through November 1st, 2023, and is the last Halloween event week for the year. In regards to the Halloween content, all the free mode Halloween events from the past few weeks, including the Ghost Hunt Photograph event, Possessed Animals, Phantom Car, UFO Business Battles, etc., are continuing. Plus, the Halloween events and items from last year are finally back, including the Pumpkin Collectibles event, the limited Halloween vehicles, the Camheads arcade machine, plus the Halloween mask, face paints, etc. But anyways, the current prize ride for this week is the Nagasaki Chimera. This one has a normal price of about $200,000. To get it for free, you have to place top 3 in an LS Carving Series race for only 2 days in a row, so very easy this week. In regards to performance, it's in the motorcycles class and is very slow. I'm not sure why Rockstar put this cheap motorcycle on the prize ride. Seems very random, but anyways, continuing to be test drive vehicles for this week, we have the Lurcher, the Zombie Chopper, and the Rat Loader as well. And all of these, except the Lurcher, are removed website cars. However, the Lurcher is a limited time Halloween vehicle that returns every year, so definitely make sure to get it if you don't already own it. And for current gen console users, we have the Pinot La Cruz as the HSW test ride vehicle for this week. Continuing to the casino podium vehicle, we have the Karen Everon. This one is primarily based on the Toyota Hilux Arctic truck and has a normal price of just under $1.5 million and a trade price of about $1.1 million. In regards to performance, it's in the off-roads class and is a top 10 performing off-roader in that class for track performance. Plus, it has tons of customization, great ground clearance, and a great overall vehicle in general. Highly recommend trying to win this one this week if you don't already own it. In terms of the dealership cars for this week, for luxury autos, we have the Sanctus and the Autark. And the Autark wasn't a removed website car. However, the Sanctus is a limited time Halloween vehicle that returns every year. So definitely make sure to get it this week if you've been wanting one. Continuing to Simeon's, we have the Zombie Bobber, the Lance Stalker XL, the Frankenstein, the Romero Hearse, and the Tornado Rat Rod as well. And all of these were removed website cars, so make sure to get them this week if you've been wanting them. Moving on to the discounts, in terms of property discounts, we unfortunately don't have any properties on sale this week, which is a bit surprising. However, if anything changes, I will update it in the pinned comment down below. Continuing to vehicle discounts, we have 40% off the Lurcher from the test ride, which again is a limited time Halloween vehicle that returns every year. It's in the muscle car class and isn't all that fast, but it does offer some visual customization and the cool Frankenstein coffin prop out back. Next up, we have 40% off the Sanctus from Luxury Autos, which again is a limited time Halloween vehicle that returns every year. It's a very cool bike with the skull headlight design and its general reference to Ghost Rider. Now, even at its discounted price of $1.2 million, I still think it's a bit pricey, but then again, the design of the bike and the reference that it has is pretty cool if you want to have it as sort of like a movie prop reference. And the fact that you can't normally buy it whenever you want because it's a Halloween limited time vehicle makes it pretty cool. Moving along to Simeon's, we have the Zombie Bobber, and this one was again a removed website vehicle. So if you like chopper bikes like these, definitely make sure to pick it up this week. Next up for Simeon's, we have 50% off the Frankenstein. Again, this one is a limited time Halloween vehicle that returns every year. Again, it's in the sports classics class and isn't all that fast, but let me tell you, it has one of the best and most aggressive exhaust notes in the entire game. It just sounds incredible, and honestly, it's worth it for that alone. Plus, the styling of it is just so unique. Highly recommend the Frankenstein if you don't already own it. Continuing, we have 50% off the Romero Hearse, which again was a removed website car. It's pretty cheap at this price, so it might be worth picking it up. Or of course, you can test drive this one to the cemetery and then get another one to spawn there for free, but you're still going to have to pay for the insurance on it, so you might as well just get it from Simeon's if you've been wanting to get one. And lastly for Simeon's, we have the Tornado Rat Rod, which again was a removed website car. This one's in the Sports Classics class, and despite its custom drag racing appearance, it's actually one of the slower cars in the Sports Classics class. So really only buy this one if you like the way it looks, because it's pretty slow and doesn't really drive all that great either. Next up, onto Legendary Motors website, we have 20% off the Pinot La Cruz. This one's in a sports class and is the current king of that class for track performance with the HSW upgrade. And even without HSW, it's still a top 3 performing car in that class, closely competing with the Italy GTO and the Pariah. It's just an absolute beast of a little car due to its incredible handling and acceleration. Now it is an electric car, which I know some of you may not like, but there's no denying how quick this thing is. Continuing, we have 40% off the Altark. So this one's in the supercar class and is still a top 10 competing supercar on most tracks due to its great handling and speed. Honestly, at this price, considering the performance you get, it's a pretty solid deal. And lastly, we have 50% off the Roosevelt Valor. This one's in the Sports Classics class and is a great looking 1920s Cadillac based car with great customization and a unique horn. Honestly, I think it's well worth it at its normal price, and at this price, it's just an absolute steal. Continuing to free items, just for logging in this week, you'll get the white vintage skull mask and the Halloween parachute. And if you complete a free mode business battle this week, you have a chance of receiving any one of these masks this week, which is pretty cool. Moving on to the gun van, we have the following weapons available this week. Next up, onto Triple Money, we have Triple Money NRP on the Adversary mode Condemned, plus Triple Money NRP on Business Battles, and Bodyguard / Associate salaries as well. Continuing to Double Money, we have Double Money NRP on all the Halloween themed adversary modes, including Lost vs. Damned, Slashers, etc. And lastly, Double Money NRP on Alien Survivals. So not the best Double Money this week, but at least most of the Halloween activities have bonus money. And lastly, for the time trials, this week's normal time trial is Grove Street. I highly recommend a quick bike for this one. For the premium race, we have the Muscle Car Race Route 68. I highly recommend the Weevil Custom for this race. And if you're on current gen, I highly recommend using the HSW Vigero ZX. And lastly, for current gen console users, the HSW time trial is Textile City. As always, the HSW Hakachu Drive will be the best one for these. In terms of my vehicle discount pick of the week, as much as it pains me to pick this one, I'm going to have to go with the La Cruz. It's the fastest car for sports car races with HSW, and even without HSW, it's still a top 3 competing sports car. I honestly didn't think Rockstar would discount it this soon, so if you've been wanting to get one, even if the discount isn't that great, it's still a pretty expensive car. Honestly, I don't think it's going to get much cheaper than this for a while, so if you've been holding off, now would definitely be the best time. Anyways guys, overall this event week is pretty decent, although I do wish there was more double money opportunities, but honestly there's plenty of events to do and experience this week, and I hope you guys have a great Halloween. Again, remember guys, this is the last Halloween themed event week for this year, so make sure you get all the limited time items that you want before they go away until next year. But anyways, again guys, thanks for watching, hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.